We are live. Okay, so today our objective is translating parabolas. Fancy words. Let's put it in plain old English, okay? I'd put it in Spanish if I knew how to say it in Spanish, okay? But I'll just put it in English. Parabolas? That's easy, okay? Fácil. Okay, so if we're going to graph y, and translate means just to move. That's all it means. Translating just means to move. That's all. So we're going to take our parabolas. Mover. We're going to move. We'll say it again. Mover. 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 Okay. So if we plug in -3, what's -3 squared? What's -3 squared? What's -3 squared? Positive 9, you agree? Yep. Positive 9, okay, so we're going to put positive 9. What's -2 squared? 4. Good. -1 squared? 1. 0 squared? 0. 1 squared? 1. 2 squared? 4. 3 squared? 9. Okay, so if we put it on a graph, these are points, right? So we got a -3, 9. Right? We've got a -2. Got a -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4. Okay, there we go. And we've seen this. A couple of features I think we really need to talk about, which I think you already know. And that is, it has a vertex, right? And the vertex here is at 0, 0. So the vertex is either the bottom of the hill or the very bottom point or the top, right? It also is symmetrical, meaning that we can cut it in half, right? I can cut it straight down the middle. It is symmetrical. So I can put this line right in the middle. That's called the line of symmetry. And I like having a line of symmetry because really all I have to do is get half the graph and fold it. I like the line of symmetry because all I need is half the graph and then I just fold it, right? You guys agree? Makes it easy. Get half the graph and just fold it. Line of symmetry is nice, okay? All right? So now, if we take a look at example 2, if we want to graph y equals x squared, x minus 2 squared plus 1, it's just basically moving this graph. We're going to move it to the right 2 and up 1 because it's the opposite of the inside, right? Always the opposite side. So we're going to go, that's the opposite. So I'm going to go my right 2 up 1. There's my vertex. Now, let's take this graph and put it here. Okay, so I want to wait for everybody just to watch me. I want everybody to watch me, and then I'll have you draw it. Don't draw this, okay? Just watch. All eyes up there. Watch. Over 1, 1 squared is 1. Over 2, 2 squared is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 3, 3 squared is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know it's symmetrical, right? So I also have a point there, there, and there. Okay, now graph it. See how easy that was? I'm going to graph it in. My line of symmetry is at x equals 2. That's my line of symmetry. Okay, 3, we're going to do the same thing. There's a couple of things. So I know the vertex is at +3, -4. +3 because it's the It's the opposite. You can even put this on Desmos, and what we're doing, Desmos would also get it for you, but this is actually faster using your brain because you have a superior brain. Alonzo, put your phone away, please. All the way away. Thanks, man. So I'm going to go to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, before I graph this parabola, tell me what's going on. What do I know? Tell me one thing.
It's going down.
Yes, it's going down. I agree. It's going down because it's got the negative there. So it's going to go down. Okay, good. And I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to go 1, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go 3 9s off the paper, right? Off paper, okay? And I know it's symmetrical, so I can fold my points over there. All right, let me see thumbs up. Awesome. It's not hard, is it? Okay. Line of symmetry is at x equals 3. It's my line of symmetry. How's that? LOS. Turn the page. Okay, now we don't have to graph it. We just have to describe it. Okay, so if I have to describe it, we're going to move it. How are we going to move it? We're going to move. How are we going to move this one? In words. We're going to take this one and move it where?
Up 1 over. Up 1 over.
We will do that first, though. Tell me where's the vertex?
To the left 3.
That's one here. So we're going to move it to the left. Opposite. We're going to go left 3, and then what else? That's it. So we know we're going to take this graph. We're going to move it to the left 3, opposite, and then the 1/2 is just going to be half as tall, okay? And it's going to be a vertical shrink, because we're shrinking it, right? Of 1/2. And I'm going to show you that as soon as you write that down. Okay, I'm going to flip my paper. Here's how this thing becomes half as tall. Okay, what's the height here? 1, right? What's half of that?
1/2.
Yeah, 5. So that means it would be right there, okay? What's the height right here?
4.
What's half that height?
2.
What's half the height here? What's half that height?
3.5. No.
1.5.
1.
It's symmetrical, right? Check it out. It's symmetrical, right? And it's symmetrical. So it's either half as tall or twice as wide. Here we want to look at it, right? That's what that 1/2 does. Makes it half as tall, okay? Can I erase this? Do we see that?
Yes.
There you go. All right. Those phones got to be put away, right? I'm going to start taking them. You guys are going to be so mad. Thanks for taking your phones. Mr. Davies, that's my phone. You can't take that from me, huh? Okay, let's flip back. Okay, now, we already have a graph. And I don't need to graph it, but I will anyway. Okay. Here's my graph. This is f of x. And we're going to move this one. So f of x, x plus 1 squared minus 4. Okay, let's read some words here. There's some important words I want to see. All right, let's see what I got. So, to make a new equation, g of x, I'm going to take this graph. I'm going to go 5 units to the right. So I'm going to go minus 5 inside. I'm going minus 5 because I'm going to go the opposite, right? 4 units down. And then I'm going to stretch it by 2. So I take this graph, 5 to the right, 4 down. Oh, 4 down, I made a mistake. 4 down. Right, 4 down, right? So my new graph is going to be 2 parentheses x minus 4 squared minus 8. That's it. What do you think? Pretty easy? So